Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday to us and hopefully to you too. And welcome to another edition of the Disney Morning Show. Actually, it's probably not Friday for you, Kyle. You probably have to work both tomorrow and Friday, don't you?
I don't think so. I was told Alex is volunteered for tomorrow.
All right.
You could try to
Alex,
get hold
Kyle's
of me.
off.
I won't answer.
That's right. No, I'm happy. Believe me, I have no interest in trying to get a hold of you on the next 2 days. I don't want to do anything resembling work. Wait, I have to work on Friday here at TFC. What am I talking about? It's not an off day for me, but I won't bother you. Anyway, let's get back to this. Welcome to the Disney Morning Show. My name is Juby Mosley. I am a vegetarian and the co-founder of Laughing Place. That is Kyle Burbank, our executive editorial director, and I'm wearing this shirt again. I wore it for trivia last night. It's so comfy that I wanted to wear it all day today. And it's all about meat and the irony because I'm a vegetarian. Before we get started, I want to say some hellos out there. Hello, Fred Ramirez. Ho, ho, ho to you too. Nikki B, member for 16 months. Thank you so much, Nikki B. That is actual noticeable cash. And we're up to 220K apparently. Yikes. Way to go.
Thanks, Freya Sky.
All right, let's get started. Yesterday we were at 112.52. I predict not much change. Whoa. What was that, Santa Claus rally?
Santa Claus rally, I guess. Also, we got a good GDP report.
Go GDP. All right, let's keep going.
You know me.
This would be a good day to have the weather report, and if we did, we might have a different lead story, but instead it's relegated to and the rest. We'll get started with our normal what's happening here, and that is with ABC Rose Parade. Hopefully these rains are done over the next 8 days or so, 9 days, however many days that is. ABC will be broadcasting the Rose Parade again this year on January 1st, the 137th edition of the parade. That will be on next Thursday, January 1st, 2026, beginning at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific. It is a 2-hour telecast with anchors from SportsCenter, Hannah Storm and Kevin Nagandi. And they'll also have veteran reporter John Neighbor there helping them out. Kyle, do you know who the Grand Marshal is for this year's parade?
I can see it on the sheet.
All right. It is Magic Johnson, the one and only Irvin Magic Johnson, longtime LA Laker, great LA Laker player, terrible LA Laker coach. And then following the parade, as in well after, no, not that far after, but after the parade will be the Rose Bowl. And that is a part of the NCAA playoffs. I don't know who's playing this year. I should. But thank you, Nikki B, for the gifted membership.
I was going to do a breaking news for the gifted membership, but...
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
But really, thank you. Thank you very much. And if you're out there and received the gift, thanks, Nikki B.
Well, Disneyland is moving forward with its new parking structure that they already announced, but now they've submitted a permit. I don't believe it's been approved yet because they just submitted it. But according to that, this will be 3,247,394 square feet, 8 levels high. It'll have 302 EV chargers, and of course, it will need electrical and plumbing work. As they told us previously, it'll have about 6,000 spaces for cars, and it'll also be the new transportation hub. So there'll be a rideshare area. But yeah, so it'll still be quite a while before we see this come to fruition, but the wheels of progress move swiftly here.
And there is a look at what the entrance will someday look like.
Someday.
More or less. Wow. When I first saw that number, I'm like, 8 million spaces, or 3 million spaces, that's a lot. But no, that's not.
That would be that would be horrific. Anyway, Bluey and Bingo Squishmallows have come to Walt Disney World. We spotted some at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Now, technically, these are a little bit different. They aren't made by the Squishmallow brand, but this is their sub-brand Hugme's, which is why they're not that like classic egg shape or marshmallow shape, I guess it would be. But these are $19.99 in the parks, but you can also purchase them on Disney Store for $14.99. So don't be a sucker. Go on Disney Store and spend enough money so that you get free shipping.
And since we gave you that tip, perhaps go to our article and use our link to buy them on Disney Store. And what disclaimer do we have to say, Kyle?
Oh, we do get a commission when you do that, but it does not affect your pricing at all. It's just a easy way to say thanks to Laughing Place. Also at Walt Disney World, there's some new parking attendant costumes. These are bright green, so chroma key green. But if you look closely, in addition to the Mickey's, the Walt Disney World logos, there's several different cars, both characters and ride vehicles. So we spotted Herbie on there, Susie, Kilimanjaro Safari Tram, and Toady from Mr. Toad. So you can take a closer look at that on Laughing Place, and you'll be hard to miss on your next Walt Disney World trip if you're parking and the cast members are wearing those.
My son is Mr. Costume critiquer, so I'm sending him a link. I want to see if he likes the costumes. I'll report later.
I mean, it does make sense if they're that ugly green, because you do need to see the cast members.
That is important.
Don't run them over. That's the thing.
Okay, Chef Mickey, wow, this is amazing. Celebrating 30 years at the Contemporary Resort, and they are celebrating in part with a cool magic shot where you can have a picture in front of this. It's very played. Every guest that goes through first stops here for a picture. You can buy it if you want to from PhotoPass, and now it's a magic shot with Mickey and Goofy right alongside you. Kind of cool. Thank you very much to whoever wrote this article, or to Disney Parks blog if they included it in their article, for mentioning that while it opened December 22nd, 1995 at Contemporary, it actually was originally at the Disney Village Marketplace, where Rainforest Cafe now stands, back in 1990. I was not aware of that. So I went and did a little searching, and of course, the link that I saved did not save. Dang it. I had a picture of it in that location that I wanted to show, but it didn't load. Bummer. But I had no idea. It's very ugly over there. So, cool. TIL.
That is a TIL for me too. Well, I learned it yesterday when they wrote that. But well, our own Donna was, I assume, recently or currently?
I believe she's there right now. And thank you, Donna. I didn't even know she did this until I saw this on our site.
And thank you to Rebecca for compiling the photos from Donna to put them into a way that could get to our news desk. But yeah, so Donna took some photos of Christmastime at Disney's Aulani Resort, and now you can check them out for yourself over on Laughing Place. Yay. Thank you, Donna.
Oh, and thank you, Rebecca. This is why Rebecca asked, how do I download these photos?
Yeah, that would be why.
All coming together now.
And speaking of Rebecca Mosley, she hosts a show called Barely Necessities. And then my wife, Becca, who's also on the show, compiles a roundup of the items that they talked about on the show that week. So you can not only watch the show right here on YouTube, but you can also take a look at this roundup that she published on the site. And then Mike Celestino, we talked about how he did his interview with Michael Olson of Young Jedi Adventures as a podcast. Well, he also has a written version of that interview if you prefer to read the highlights rather than watch the entire episode. I don't know why you would, but in case that's your thing, you can check that out on Laughing Place. And then finally, our own Mike Mack has returned. In case you missed it, the Steve Rogers edition of the Avengers Doomsday trailer has been released, and he has a theory about why Steve Rogers had to return for this movie, so you can get his insights as a Marvel nerd exclusively on Laughing Place. It's just published, hot off the presses.
That's just a theory, a Mac theory. Gideon says, I like it, although it's weird they changed parking not too long ago, and he likes how the safari truck, he's happy the safari truck was included.
I think maybe too many people were getting clipped then if they just changed the reason.
And the rest.
Well, Disney fan ambassador, she's actually the D23 fan ambassador, Jody Benson, has shared a little holiday message with D23 members. And wouldn't you know it, she's standing in front of the giant aerial that appears.
When I saw this yesterday, I wasn't convinced. Is she actually standing in front of it, or is this a green screen?
Well, she is standing in front of a screen which is projecting the. She is featured in front of. Doesn't mean she's there literally. But yeah, I think they showed this because Tony made mention of this. So I think they might have shown this video when they did a D23 Gold Theater event last week, and then just snipped it out individually and shared it online. But yeah, she teases what fun awaits members in 2026 as well. So stay tuned for that as D23 stays alive for at least another year.
And Tony is a D23 Gold member. We don't want the D23 police coming after us. He was not watching over anyone else's shoulder. That's good.
No, he was watching on his own volition. He does have a Disney Plus subscription, so he's a D23 Gold member.
And as we mentioned earlier, the weather is bad in Southern California. There is a high risk of excessive rain, chance of floods. So Knott's Farm is closing their park. And so if you had any intention of going there today, you may not. If you have a ticket data for today, you can use it through December 31st. 2025. Disneyland, as far as we've seen, has not closed their park. I have seen some reports that they did reduce an hour each day. I do not know.
It was like it's 11 p.m. They're not closing early. Oh, that is early? Okay, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know for sure that they were yesterday. It was scheduled to close at midnight, but the report is they switched from midnight to 11 today and DCA from 10 to 9 p.m. today. So
if you happen to be in the area, great day to go because it's going to be empty. You're going to get wet, but it'll be empty.
And
the fun stuff.
So I'll go ahead and take this, Kyle. So I saw this pop up on my personal feed yesterday and had no idea what they were talking about because I don't recognize the name, the Duncan family. But I went on to read it anyway, and this may be the coolest story ever, and also a great thumbnail. So, what's his name? Okay, an Indianapolis Colt, whose name I didn't write down because I did not expect to take this story. They did a little skit where they said, "What Christmas movie would you like to be put into, or TV show?" And he answered. This is their safety, Reuben Lowry III. And he said,
"What movie would you want to be in?" Oh, this is such a good question. The Grinch. And he the Grinch. Yeah.
Lion King count?
We'll let it ride.
Home Alone 1, 2, all them.
He could be with Marvin, Harry, and Home Alone. He could be like the third beggar. The one dude who got the gold tooth.
Yeah. Well, that's the best scenario. You can do whatever you want.
Friday after next, just me at the party. Friday after next.
I'm gonna sit here and wait.
Good luck, Charlie. Christmas special. Yes. Come on.
That's the one we were waiting for. That's so awesome. Good luck, Charlie. I don't know. That's such a feel-good story.
Yeah, Tony and I both admitted we weren't aware that there was a Good Luck Charlie special.
But you know who was aware of that?
You,
Reuben Lowry III.
Oh, great point.
No, I've never seen an episode of Good Luck Charlie.
It happens. All right, sir. On this day in 1937, a Disney animated short was released. It starred Mickey, Donald, Goofy, and 3 blanks named Jasper, Grub, I guess 4, Grub, Boo, and Moss.
3 blanks, 3 lonesome ghosts.
Lonesome Ghosts.
Was released on Christmas Eve?
Yeah, that's the only reason I included it is because that's bizarre.
Okay.
That's worse than when they released Hocus Pocus in July. On this day in 1966, an actor was born, a comedic actor. You know him from 9 seasons of The Drew Carey Show, and no, it is not Drew Carey. He also has done voices in Hercules Zero to Hero, Buzz Lightyear of Star Command, Recess, School's Out, the live-action Country Bears, so maybe he met your wife, and Kim Possible, So the Drama, and Bolt, apparently. Several other voice actors.
Colin, what's his name?
Colin Mockery? No, he wasn't. Well, he had guest appearances on the Drew Carey Show, but no.
That lady.
What's her name? It's not her.
Okay. I don't know her name, but
Krista Miller is her name. But
okay, I don't know.
Dietrich Bader, also the
name.
voice of Batman on one of the animated shows.
Okay.
And lastly, on this day in 1970, a Disney animated classic was released, starring Phil Harris, Ava Gabor, Sterling Holloway, Thurl Ravenscroft, and others.
Wait, that makes this the 35th. That makes this the 55th anniversary of. Did you say 1970?
Yes.
The Aristocats.
Everybody wants to be a tramp.
That's right.
Nice.
I wonder that's getting so much attention lately.
Yeah. know there's not a lot of news happening on Christmas Eve. We're 15 minutes in. We're on the last
I love
segment.
it. All right, Sorcerer Streak. Let's get to it. First, let's start with the leaderboard, since today's question has been graded. The leaderboard has Jeremy Parker crushing it as always, but look at Nikki B sitting there in second place still. Luke Manning, I'm in fifth. Bill, our future player, is way down in ninth, but he does have a streak of 3, which I think is current, but I'm not sure. Anyway, let's get down to prior questions.
Let's get down to prior questions.
I settled the crowdsourced question from yesterday. Is eggnog yucky or yummy? I sadly forgot to answer myself, which is embarrassing, but it's a good thing because I would have gotten it wrong and broken my streak. Eggnog is yucky, according to you morons. 78% of you said it's yucky. 78% of you are wrong. And finally, today's question, of course, tomorrow is Christmas Day. Dunk the Halls. So we're asking who's going to win Dunk the Halls. We're using the actual NBA names, not the Main Street Disney names. So is it going to be the Cavaliers or the team the Cavaliers are playing? And I don't remember.
Knicks.
The Knicks, thank you. So the New York Knickerbockers or the Cleveland Cavaliers, who will win tomorrow's Dunk the Halls basketball game. Who you got, Kevin? Who's Kevin? Who you got?
I don't know. I don't follow the NBA enough to make a guess, but I guess I'll rep Cleveland. My wife's from Cleveland, so I'll go with the Cavs.
Yeah, I don't have any idea if either or both of these teams are good this year, so I'll do a tiny bit of research before guessing.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Also, do you think eggnog would have a better reputation if it had a better name? Like, eggnog just does not sound appetizing. You're like, I'm not Rocky.
Really?
I'm not
Isn't
going to
nog
drink
like
egg.
a positive thing?
I've never heard
it doesn't
nog
even have
in any
egg in
other
it.
context.
Why does eggnog have the word? How did eggnog get its name? How did eggnog get its name? Are you going to send me to a website, Google? No, you're just going to answer the question right there, stealing from all the creators. It's likely a combination of egg and nog. With,
Nikki's
nog
asking if we
referring
should
to
do
a strong
football
ale.
picks.
And you still haven't answered my question where the egg part comes from. Okay, anyway. Are we going to do football picks?
I mean, we can if we just want to go through them real fast. What do you think?
Just have to find it. Do you have them, Andy? Sure.
I don't.
It'll just take me
maybe.
a second to get them.
All right. Well, let me play the bumper then.
Ba-ba-da, da-da-da-da-da, tss, da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da.
As Nikki noted, this is the second to last week of the NFL regular season.
Penultimate. And it'll be done without DK Metcalf.
Yeah.
Keep your hands to yourself. All right. We are starting off with a Christmas Day game. How about that?
Broncos.
Tomorrow, the Cowboys at the Commanders.
Oh, that one. Cowboys.
Cowboys will beat the Commanders. Lions at the Vikings. That's a good one.
I
Lions
mean, Lions
hanging
still,
on
right?
by a thread. You tell me. They're only 8-7. They're almost certainly not going to make the playoffs.
Yeah. But the Vikes are also like
I'm going to
the Vikes are weird. I'll go with the Vikes because I
Terrible.
like the Vikings, but they're very weird.
get out the Lions. Broncos at the vaunted third string Chiefs.
Yeah. Broncos by like 50 points.
I don't know who the Chiefs QB is going to be, but I do know he's going to have an ACL by the time the game is over. That's the way it goes.
Maybe.
These days. The
Well, I
Texans at
guess
the
so
Chargers.
Gardner didn't tear his ACL, but yeah, Chris Oladokin is going to be starting again, I think.
Oh, he did not tear it. He just hurt it.
He had a bad bone bruise, basically, but he's still out.
Okay. Last I saw, they feared it was another ACL.
They
So,
did.
happy
Yeah,
to
that
hear
was the thought. We thought that Patrick and Gardner would have, if he did tear his ACL, it would have been like 8 plays between the two.
Patrick thought he was going to have someone to rehab with. All right. Texans at Chargers.
Chargers.
Easy pick. Ravens at Packers. Packers trying to get that number 1 seed. Still have a chance.
I think the Packers will rebound and not blow the game like they did last time.
Caleb Williams. The Cardinals at the resurgent Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah, Bengals.
Yeah, me too.
Nothing to play for, but
The mighty Seahawks at the decent Panthers.
I'm going with the Darnold Seahawks.
I'm going with the Panthers showing up. They're good lately. Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers versus not Deshaun Watson and the Browns.
Steelers.
Me too. Do not want Sanders to do well. The resurgent Saints at the shooting for the one pick Titans.
I mean, the Titans did so great. That's, I guess, Saints.
Definitely Saints. All right. The Jaguars, currently my favorite team in the NFL, at the Colts, who currently have my favorite player in the NFL. So this is a tough pick.
Yes, the Jags, the Super Bowl bound Jags.
I'm going for the Jags, but I want the Colts to get 3 touchdown passes, 300 yards out of Old Man River. The Buccaneers at the Dolphins, bad versus bad.
the showdown for Florida Bucks.
Not
all of Florida, because I know the Jags are also in Florida.
The Tom Brady mighty New England Patriots at the hapless Jets.
Tom Brady is actually part of the Raiders organization, but I'm going to take the Pats.
If the Pats are 12-3, clearly Tom Brady's their quarterback. Because if they're still going to be good
Bill
without
Belichick, if you're not the coach.
We watched Elsbeth last night. It was one from a couple weeks ago, and it's a takeoff on Tom Brady. It's this old coach who was retired and then decided to go coach at a college and is not doing very well. And he has a very young.
It's Belichick, not Brady.
Yes, I'm sorry. Did I say Brady? In this case, Belichick. And he has a very young girlfriend. It was a total Belichick thing.
Ripped from the headlines, as they say.
Except someone got killed.
Oh, well, we're not there yet. We're not to that chapter.
The 2-13 Giants at the 2-13 Raiders. Tom Brady Raiders.
Let's go Giants.
Wow, that is bad versus bad. All right, the Eagles, who sadly will win the division, at the Bills, 11-4.
I don't know if they'll actually win, but I want the Bills.
As do I. The Can't Stand Them Bears versus the Can't Stand Them 49ers, both 11-4.
Yeah. That's a great noise I just made. Niners.
I'm rooting for the Niners, so I'll pick them. Brock Purdy. I like that kid. And finally, the 11-4 Rams, potential MVP Matthew Stafford versus Kirk Cousins, I believe, and the Falcons.
Who does? I don't even know if it's Cousins. It's not Penix?
It might be Penix. I don't know.
I don't know. Either way, let's go with the first one you said.
Yeah,
the Rams. Yeah, I forgot who you said even.
All right. So it is amazing how the playoffs are basically set already with still 2 weeks left. It's just seeding is not set, but the teams are, I think, pretty much set. Like the ones who are out have such a tiny percentage chance. So not the most exciting final 2 weeks of the season, but
yeah, I mean, it's usually locked except for like one game that actually matters. So I don't think it's that far out of that ordinary. It's still interesting though no one would have predicted where we are at the beginning of the season.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for joining us. And we do plan to come back next week. So I would not say Happy New Year yet, but do have a Merry Christmas, a Happy Boxing Day, a wonderful weekend after. Happy anniversary to me. My anniversary is on Sunday. So thank you all for your well wishes that didn't come. And we'll see you next week. Au revoir, everybody.
Bye.